Hello, I'm just going to be taking a few minutes to talk through the PSHE and Personal Development Service Level Agreement that's available through LPDS. As schools are required to have a personal development and PSHE curriculum that is bespoke to their settings, the service level agreement is available for all phases of education and includes not only supporting schools with ensuring that they maintain their statutory obligations for PSHE, but also supports with the wider elements of personal development and ensuring that they are developed throughout your wider curriculum. The service level agreement, as you can see here on the screen, offers quite a lot of support for the PSHE leaders within school or the personal development leads. It is a cross-phase offer from primary all the way through to secondary and can be accessed for support with pre-settings and special school settings as well. So what's included in the offer? Well, the service level agreement runs on a financial year from April to April and currently costs £495. This is ongoing, and as part of that offer, schools are able to access quite a lot of support specifically for PSHE and wider personal development. One of the most utilised parts of that offer is the up to half a day bespoke consultancy within school. Now that can be with the PSHE lead, the personal development lead, or with up to 5 other staff who might have a hand in supporting personal development or PSHE within school. That consultancy can range from lots of different things. So it might be that we look at the curriculum content and how that is bespoke for the needs of your setting. It might look at the recording of it. It might look at assessment within the subject and what that looks like and how we know pupils are able to know more and remember more with the statutory content that's being taught. It might be that we look at supporting teachers that are less confident in being able to deal with some of those trickier subjects and those trickier topics and manage those more tricky questions well. So the consultancy can be used in lots of different ways. Within that as well, we also offer access to termly network meetings for the PSHE or personal development lead. Now these are around the county. They are split between primary events, secondary events and a special improve event. Send Improve schools have their own one. Within that we have access to guest speakers. We share updates on anything that has come through from the DFE or from Ofsted around personal development. We also look at the PSHE Association's latest offers and support as our national body for PSHE. And we also share really good practice that's happening across our schools in Lancashire. It's really important because time is so tight in schools to talk about being able to share what others what's working well in other schools. So that is part of our network meetings as well, a real opportunity to speak with other colleagues and share that good practice. There are also termly newsletters that come as part of the SLA as well. So anything that in those half terms where we don't have a network meeting, if there's any updates or if I come across any really good signposting opportunities for staff or for pupils or for resourcing for other teachers, then I put that together. And I also share some of the good practice that I've seen around the county as I've been going into different schools. The offer also has ongoing telephone and email support, so we do know that on occasions we do get some trickier questions or we get some parent queries, and just having that ongoing support, being able to drop me an email and I'll respond and support with that has been really supportive for schools that buy into this particular offer. Recently, in the past 12 months, I've been putting together a termly assembly and events planner as well that allows schools to identify key dates and key events that might be pertinent to ensure that that bespoke and wider personal development offer is really utilised within schools. And what I've done is taken the time to link that to different resources as well, so that it just makes it that little bit more easier for personal development leads and SLT and anyone who might be doing termly assemblies to find some relevant information on those events. Coming soon in the following year, we are looking at developing a suite of webinar training that can be disseminated to schools and to staff within your particular cohorts of schools that look at key areas for CPD. So it might be that you've had a shuffle around of staff, and that shuffle has meant that somebody is teaching something that they've never taught before in PSHE and might be a little bit worried about the content. And what those short webinar suites will do is just offer a little bit of practical advice on some of those key areas, whether it's ensuring a safe learning environment, if it's what to say and how to say it, if it's understanding what that looks like for a particular year group and how you might adapt your practice to suit, and all lots of different things like that. So that is coming. In addition to the SLA offer as well, in light of any reviews that come through from the DfE, I also work to support schools and ensuring that they are statutorily compliant and that things like their policies and consultations with parents are well supported and go well within your schools. So that's the SLA offer. You can express an interest by contacting myself, which is absolutely fine to do that, or you can express an interest on a Microsoft form that will be linked with the webinar. And the service level agreement, as I mentioned before, runs currently at £495 per year. Now, it does run on the financial year, which means April is the start of the new cycle, but you can sign up at any time and we will amend charges to suit that and to ensure that you get the full package and access to all of those materials as soon as you sign up. Now, when you do sign up, it's really important to make sure that we've got the correct lead for our mailing list, because we do send things out periodically when we come across them and ensure that things are kept up to date. In addition to all of that, if you feel like that ongoing support is something that you're not necessarily in requirement of, but you feel that an inset or some staff training in CPD might be worthwhile to support maybe a change in staff, then that bespoke support can be delivered, and that is costed at a traded price separately to the SLA offer. So that individual support is also available. Similarly, if you wanted to just see where you were up to and you wanted a consultancy within school, that supportive meeting can happen at any time as a one-off. And if you felt like some more ongoing support was required, then buying into the SLA moving forward again is absolutely fine. It's a really flexible service and we're really approachable. So if you do require any more information, please get in touch and let us know. And I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.